Good morning, dear students. I, Anita John, welcome all of you once again to our YouTube channel, Anita John's English Grammar. So, as you already know, and yes, you have been an active participant for our this segment, which is specially for students who are preparing for IELTS. So, today I have come up with one more topic of IELTS speaking part 1. First of all, I would request the students who have not yet subscribed to this channel. So you can please subscribe to this channel and share it with as many students as possible. What my aim is, I want to reach out to as many students as possible. Many times it happens that though our English is good, we are not able to score that good in IELTS, which actually we deserve, especially in the speaking part. Right, so this is an effort where I want to hold your hands and take you from 6 bands to 8 bands. So today our topic will be, so today is a third topic, and the name of the topic is home or accommodation. So let us look at some questions which can be asked in the home or accommodation section. Question number 1. Now before that, as usual, I have to give you a tip. So the tip of the day is, when you're giving the IELTS interview, talk more than the examiner. The examiner should not get irritated by your short answers. In my first session itself, I had told you the do's and the don'ts. In IELTS, you never answer in short. See, what happens is, now if you answer in short, the other person might get irritated. Why do I have to speak more? I am the interviewer. You are the interviewee. You have to answer more than me. You have to talk more than me. Okay, so tip of the day is talk more than the examiner. Otherwise, what will happen? Let me give you one example. Otherwise, what will happen if you answer in short? For example, if the question to you is, do you like to watch movies? And you answer in one line, no, I don't like to watch movies. So the examiner will not say anything. He will just ask why. If you say, yes, I like to watch movies, why? Now you will get stuck. So it is better to give him the answer before he asks why. That is what we are learning in IELTS speaking. So the question for today, first question for today, our topic is house and accommodation. Do you live in a house or a flat? Or the question can be, what kind of accommodation do you live in? So your answer can be, now this is my answer. Now you know what to do, right? You have to take the hint and write your own answers. Now this is actually where I live. I live on the first floor of a 4-story building. There are 2 flats on each floor. We have been living here for the past 4 years. Enough. You just have to say whether you are living in an independent house or a flat. So I have already said that I live on the first floor of a 4-story building. 4-story means what? 4 माड़नु मकान. Okay? Chalo, question number 2. Question number 2 is, can you describe it a little? We have a relatively peaceful neighborhood with a parking space and a small garden. Ours is a 3-bedroom hall kitchen apartment with attached bathrooms in 2 bedrooms. The living room is bigger than the other rooms, and we have a modular kitchen with an attached wash area. All in all, it's a nice, cozy apartment. You have to describe your home a little, starting with your neighborhood. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to underline some words. Now, these are the vocab that will make some difference in your speaking. Okay, what is the difference? Now see, we have a relatively peaceful neighborhood. So you have to describe your neighborhood a bit. Okay, with a parking space and a small garden. Ours is a 3 you cannot use short forms 3 BHK. No, it's not BHK, it is 3 bedroom hall kitchen apartment with attached bathrooms and 2 bedrooms. The living room is bigger than the other rooms, and we have a modular kitchen. Most of the houses now have modular kitchens, right? And an attached washroom. And then lastly, you just give a parting shot. All in all, it's a nice cozy. Cozy means small and full of warmth. It's a nice cozy apartment. Okay. So please underline these words and start writing. Okay. Next. What's your favorite room in your home? My favorite room is the living room. I spend most of my free time on the sofa watching TV or working on the laptop. The living room has a comfortable sofa, a huge TV, and air conditioner, and the walls are painted in olive green. The wall behind the TV has light purple color, giving the room a bright look. You have to now you see you cannot answer in short. What's your favorite room in your home? My favorite room is the living room. Okay, now say for example you have just answered my favorite room is the living room. The other person will keep staring at you. Why? Because he or she is expecting something more. Now, if you stare back, it is going to be very uncomfortable. So, please keep on talking till that person is satisfied. And he will be satisfied only when you answer in full. Now, you see, the answer does not have any high five words. You have to be honest. You just have to live whatever you are speaking. This is actually what my room is like. So you don't have to bluff or you don't have to hunt for words. Just speak whatever is there. Okay? Chalo, question number 3. What have you done to make your room look nice? I like rooms with light furniture. My favorite room is the living room. As my favorite room is the living room, I have kept just a sofa and a small teapot in the name of furniture. To make it look more homely, I have a photo of my late mother on the wall. It adds to the serenity of the room. Serenity means peace, shanti. This is actually what my living room is like. Okay, have that feelings when you're talking. Who do you live with? Now again here you see this answer cannot be in paragraph, but I cannot answer in one line. Who do you live with? I live with my family. No. Here, because I live with my son, still I'm going to add 2 lines. Who do you live with? I live with my son. It's just the 2 of us. Please add with. No grammatical errors. It's not allowed. This is a typo error. Who do you live with? I live with my son. It's just the 2 of us. Which room does your family spend most of the time in? તમારી ફેમિલી મોટા ભાગનો સમય ક્યાં સ્પેન્ડ કરે છે? Because in my family we are just 2 of us, I and my son, so I'm going to talk about only the 2 of us. You have to alter the answers according to your life. My son is in his early teens. He has his own room and likes to spend his time in his room, studying or playing games on his laptop. As I mentioned earlier, I spend my free time in the drawing room. We do take our meals together, watch TV, and chit chat in the living room. Okay? Chalo, very good. Next, how long have you lived there? We have been living there for almost 4 years now. Earlier, we used to live in a duplex. Answer in 2. You cannot say I have been living there for almost 4 years now. I have to answer, I have to add one more sentence. We have been living there for almost 4 years now. Earlier, we used to live in a duplex. Do you plan to live there for a long time? I don't think I would live here for long, as I and my son are planning to shift abroad next year. Else, I would have loved to continue living here. as it is a well located apartment with all the basic necessities available nearby. Okay, try to answer in full. What is the difference between where you live now and where you lived earlier? Earlier, I used to live in an independent two-story house with a garden in the front and a small backyard. It was in a township with more than 60 houses. The difference is that earlier we had a lot of independence, but now we have to follow the norms of the building. Yeah, in duplexes, you are independent. You don't have to share your water with anybody. You don't have to share the electricity bill. No, everything you do is your own. But now that I'm living in a building, I have to follow the norms of the apartment. Question number 10. What do you usually do in your room? Being an educator by profession, now see, I am giving you my answer. Your answer will be different. What do you usually do in your room? Being an educator by profession, I am on duty from early morning till late evening. I hardly get free time on weekdays, but whatever little time I get, I love to spend it in front of the TV, watching news or a game of football. I also like to relax lying on the sofa, listening to music. Last question. What are the transport facilities? Are the transport facilities to your home good? Yes, fortunately, my house has easy accessibility to public transport like autos, and the bus stop is also at a walking distance. So, these are the 11 questions which are likely to be asked under the topic home and accommodation. Now, you know the tip of the day. Yesterday, I had given you one tip. You have to record your voice and hear it back. Whatever answers I'm giving you are all 8 band answers or 8.5 band answers. You have to frame answers accordingly. The answers have to be different. You can use vocabulary and you can use the style of answering. Okay, and then record your voice and hear it. If at all you need my help, you know where to call me. My number is given here. If I already have an institute in Rajkot for IELTS and spoken English. If at all you are in Rajkot, you are most welcome to my institute. If not, I also give coaching online. So for any queries, you can call me on my number 9099994232. If not, you can continue learning from my online classes, which are free of cost on YouTube. Now, one more good news I want to share with the students. આ ગુડ ન્યૂઝ હું ગુજરાતીમાં બોલીશ કારણ કે આ એવા વિદ્યાર્થીઓ માટે છે કે જે લોકોનું ઇંગ્લિશ સારું નથી અને એ લોકોને પાયાથી સ્પોકન ઇંગ્લિશ શીખવું છે. હું આ જ ચેનલમાં એ વિદ્યાર્થીઓ માટે ગુજરાતી ટુ ઇંગ્લિશનો એક સ્પોકન ઇંગ્લિશનો કોર્સ લઈને આવી રહી છું ટૂંક સમયમાં. તમારા માઇન્ડમાં જે ગુજરાતીમાં વિચારો આવે છે એ જ ગુજરાતીના વિચારો તમે ઇંગ્લિશમાં વ્યક્ત કેવી રીતે કરશો એ હું તમને આખો સ્પોકન ઇંગ્લિશનો કોર્સ યુટ્યુબ ઉપર કરાવીશ. સો આ ન્યૂઝ તમને કેવા લાગ્યા એ મને ડેફિનેટલી કમેન્ટ બોક્સમાં જણાવજો અને આ વિડીયો જો તમને ગમ્યો હોય તો ડેફિનેટલી લાઇક કરજો જેથી કરીને અમને એન્કરેજમેન્ટ મળે. નેક્સ્ટ લેક્ચર સુધી મને રજા. જય હિન્દ, જય ભારત.